welcome back to the Daily Baker. I would just like to thank everybody for all your feedback. It's been amazing how everybody's given their comments, and it's been really good to hear your thoughts and your ideas, and we hope to add those into our future videos. First of all, I have to thank my nephew. He suggested that we get merch, so you're seeing our first lot of merch, the Daily Baker merch. Today we're going to make, as we're going to keep with our theme, we're going to make something that's quick and easy. It looks very complicated with all these ingredients, but it's actually, when you get down to it, it is really quick and easy. So if you're ready to go, let's make some blueberry muffins. Okay, so the ingredients you're going to need for these blueberry muffins are 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You're going to need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. We're going to need a little bit of salt. We're going to need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/3 of a cup of oil. We're going to need 1 egg at room temperature. We're going to need 1/3 to 1/2 cup of milk. We're going to need 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla essence, and we're going to need our fresh blueberries. You can also use frozen blueberries. It doesn't matter. If you're going to use frozen blueberries, do not defrost them before you do this recipe. You need to use them frozen. I like to coat my blueberries in a little bit of flour just to stop them from falling to the bottom of your mixture. Not too much, because you don't want to add too much flour to your mixture. So just a little bit, so you can just coat them. So we're just going to put a little bit of flour over that and just make sure they're all covered. That's what you're going to need for your ingredients. You're going to need a baking tray. I've lined my baking tray with some paper cups so that the muffins don't stick. And I also like to just scoop my blueberry muffins with ice cream scoop, so you make sure that you're kind of getting them all the same size. You're also going to just need a little bit of sugar, which we're going to sprinkle on the top of our muffins before we put them in the oven. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius before you start weighing or mixing your ingredients. Let's make some muffins. Okay, so for these muffins, it is actually really easy. As I say, it looks like we've got a lot of ingredients here, and it looks like it's going to be very difficult, but it really isn't. So what you're going to do first is we're going to put our flour into a bowl. We're then going to add in our sugar, our baking powder, and our salt. And we're just going to whisk that all together, making sure that everything's just combined. Okay, and then we're just going to put that aside for the moment. And then in here, we're going to mix our liquid ingredients. So we're going to put in our egg, our oil, our milk. We're not going to put all of our milk in, because we're just going to see if we need all of the milk. So we're just going to see how our mixture goes, and we can always add in a little bit more. You don't want to add it all in and then it's too runny, so we'd rather add in less, and we can always add in a little bit more milk. So we're going to go with 1/2 of our milk and our vanilla essence. And we're going to whisk that all and combine that. And then all we're going to do is we're going to pour our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients and give that a whisk. Okay, it's looking a little bit dry, so we're going to add in some more milk. And we're going to whisk that all up. Okay, we don't want to over whisk this, so just until everything's combined. So that's looking good. Get all of our mixture off our whisk. And then we're just going to fold in our blueberries. Making sure we don't get all the flour that we've got at the bottom. We just want the blueberries. We don't need the extra flour. And we're just going to fold those in. Okay, That's looking good. And now we're going to spoon them into our cupcake holder. And then we're just going to sprinkle each one of these muffins with a little bit of sugar before we put them in the oven. I like to use brown sugar because it caramelizes really nicely on the top and gives it a nice finish. Okay, we're going to put them in the oven now, and they go in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Don't forget to set your timer. Okay, we're going to test them again. Okay, put your skewer in. If it comes out clean, they're done. So I'm thinking we need still a few more minutes on these. So maybe set it for another 2 minutes. Okay, so we're going to give them a final look. I'm sure this should be done now. Perfect. Our skewer is coming out clean. Those are perfect. Okay. Fresh blueberry muffins. Okay, so our muffins are out the oven. They look amazing. I like to take them out as soon as I can because if you leave them in the tins, they're going to get soggy at the bottom. So I like to take them out of the tin and put them on a wire rack to cool down. So we're just going to take them out and put them on the rack so they can cool all the way through. Okay, these are quite hot. So just use a spoon if they're a little bit hot to get them out. We're going to let them cool for a little bit and then we're going to give them a taste. Okay, so our muffins have now cooled down a little bit and I'd like to welcome my friend Alison to the Daily Baker Kitchen. We had some requests that people wanted us to have someone else to come in and taste whatever we're making. So my friend Alison has come today to taste our muffins. She's down here from New Jersey and we're very glad to have her in the kitchen. So welcome, Addison.
Thank you so much for having me in the Daily Baker Kitchen. I really can't believe how easy this recipe was.
I know. It looked really complicated, but it's super easy to make.
I'm definitely going to give it a try.
And look at our merch, our other merch, our Daily Baker aprons. Okay, so choose which one you'd like.
I'm going to take this one with all the delicious looking fruit.
Excellent. I'm going to taste this one. Okay, let's give it a go.
Did you grease these cupcake papers before you put the mixture in?
No, I didn't. And you don't need to because, as you can see, they come out quite easily.
They really do. All these are still lovely and warm.
Yep. And they should be quite nice and crunchy on the top, as you can see.
Look how delicious this looks. Oh, the fruit is still quite hot. But just be careful you don't burn yourself. Oh, wow. These have got to be the best blueberry muffins I've ever tasted.
That's why she's my friend. Thanks for joining the Daily Baker, and we hope you loved making blueberry muffins as much as we did, and we hope to see you back soon. Thanks very much. Bye. Hi, just a quick note for all of you who may be concerned about COVID at this time. We'd just like to let you know that both Alison and myself have been tested and we're both negative for COVID, so it's okay for us not to be social distancing. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.